Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you've had a wonderful summer, or if it's not summer where you are, I hope you've had a fantastic winter. My summer of fun is almost at a close. So I had the whole of August off, 4 weeks, and the reason I did that was because I was hoping I was going to get a bit of a rest. I've worked so hard this year and I was really, really ready for a rest. And I don't really feel like I've had any rest whatsoever. If anything, I probably feel more tired than I did before I broke up for this vacation. My children are very, very full of energy, very, very demanding, and it's been pretty full on this entire summer. So we've been travelling to different theme parks and different places of interest throughout the UK because obviously with the way things are at the moment with COVID and all that kind of thing, we haven't travelled abroad. The UK has just reopened before the summer in terms of all the attractions, and the government dropped the social distancing parameters and the mask recommendations. And so, for the first time in 18 months, we were able to travel around to different places, visit different places, and it's felt so good to be able to leave the house and to see different places, to connect with the country again, to try and connect with other people. And, what we found whilst we've been going around these different places, and we've been to many, many different places. So if you're in the UK, we've been to Drayton Manor Park, Gulliver's Kingdom, Yorkshire Wildlife Park, Chester Zoo, and Longleat Safari Park. And what we've found when we've travelled around all of these places is that there's very much two camps of people at the moment in the UK. There is the camp of people who are still absolutely petrified of COVID, and they will have their masks on. When they go into the indoor parts of the attractions, they will be putting hand sanitizer on very, very meticulously, shall we say, and then putting gloves over the top of their hands after they've sanitized their hands. And then they will go inside the attractions inside, and they obviously have their masks on. And then you've got the other camp of people who literally just don't care. They are living their lives free and happy, and we're in that camp. And it has been quite strange to share the space of these places with these two types of energies, because I've seen people in the queues, in front of me. It could be grandmothers, it could be mothers, it could be fathers, it could be grandfathers saying to their children or grandchildren, don't touch that, stop touching that, stop touching everything. Why are you touching everything? You're going to catch something if you keep touching everything. And it's made me feel so sad, because I can see the joy and the light and the happiness in these children. They just want to go out, they want to be free, they want to experience things, and they're constantly being told to not touch things, don't touch things, it's dangerous. And my children have been listening to that in these queues that we've been in, and they just turn around to me and give me that knowing look as if to say, oh, here's a family that's scared of the virus. They're very perceptive, my children. They get it. And you have other people in the queue that will be just stood directly next to you and everything's fine, nobody cares. And then you'll go in another queue and people will literally be staying strictly 2 meters away from you, and they won't move out of that 2 meter slot. They will literally, as soon as you move, they will move behind you. It's been so curious. It really has. It's been great to get out and about. And I would say one of my favourite places that I've been to in the UK. I always wanted to go on safari. I've always wanted to go on safari to Africa and never made it. And, it feels doubtful the way the world is right now that I probably ever will make it. Maybe I will be able to do that when we've moved fully into the fifth dimensional frequency and I can see all of the animals in their natural environment. But I really don't feel like that's going to happen whilst we're in 3D. Just looked at the clock and it says 111. Very synchronistic numbers all of the time this summer, all of the time. Anyway, so we went to Longleat Safari Park, which if you're in the UK and you've not been to Longleat, I would absolutely recommend that you go there. It is superb to see the animals in their natural environment. And when we first got there, you could see giraffes roaming free with antelopes and wildebeest. And there was a massive ostrich running up to our car and it just trotted past, loving its life, having a great time. And then one of the best experiences for me was going into the place where the monkeys were and seeing the monkeys. And the monkeys just absolutely trashed everybody's car. People that had the license plates with the decal license plates, they were all scratched to smithereens, pulled off. But we had a really, really special moment where a mummy monkey that had a baby attached to her came and sat on our car. And then the daddy monkey came and sat on there. And they followed us. They sat on our car all the way round the monkey part of the zoo, of the safari park. And at one point, the little monkey, I was interacting with the little baby monkey, and it let go of its mother with its arms and reached out towards me. And I was so scared. I was saying to the monkey, baby monkey, no, please, hold on to mummy. You can't get to me because I'm behind glass. Hold on to mummy. And it was such a beautiful experience. It really was. To connect. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Ooh! To connect with animals and with nature, with Gaia in that way. So if you do get a chance, if you're in the UK, to visit Longleat, apologies, it's because I'm freezing. The weather has turned, as they would say in the UK. The weather has turned and it's cold, and I'm absolutely desperate to put the heating on. But there's no way on this earth that my husband would agree to us having the heating on in August. So I'm just currently sat in my office, freezing. So what else do I need to tell you? I've noticed in the garden over summer there's not been as many insects around. There's not been as many bees around. There hasn't felt as much life in the garden this year. And that concerns me quite a bit. I've been finding lots and lots of dead bees all over my garden, and they're just dead. It's not like they need sugar water or there's anything that I can do to help them. They are literally just dead in my garden. And that's made me wonder a lot, what's going on with the insects. I have actually managed to grow grapes this year. So I've had lots and lots of grapes growing in my greenhouse. I've grown oranges and limes and lemons. My broccolis, the heads on my broccoli, through using the organic compost that we've been making from our food waste and also our chicken poop, has produced broccoli heads that big. They are literally massive. I've never seen broccoli as big as that in my entire life. I've got huge sprouts on my sprout plants, so they didn't fail this year. We amended the soil with the homegrown, homemade compost, and I've got huge sprouts. So many strawberries, so many beans, kale, so many berries, so many apples. We've been really, really lucky and abundant in the garden over this summer period. But it really feels like the summer is drawing to a close now. And in the UK, the shelves are pretty bare in the supermarket. There isn't much on the shelves. So, a long time ago, I was telling everybody to stock up. I was told what was coming, and it came out in the sessions that I've been doing, what was going to be coming. And it looks like we're finally there now in the UK. There isn't much food at all. And in terms of gluten-free food, you can't get hold of gluten-free food anywhere. I am gluten and dairy intolerant, so I'm really struggling at the moment to find any food that's suitable for me. And that's good, because then that encourages you to eat whole foods. You're not eating the breads, you're not eating the pastries, you're eating whole foods, which is great. So, and it's also encouraging me to plan my garden in greater detail. But it is also, I'm starting to feel that the changes are upon us in the UK. And talking about the chicken manure that we mixed in with the compost to make this incredible compost. I only have 2 chickens left now. So I've lost many chickens throughout the year, and just this last week I lost my absolute favourite chicken. My favourite chicken, Marianne, who I love dearly. She's just passed. They don't seem to live very long, chickens, which is really, really sad. Um, but I just really hope she's moved on to a better place. Hopefully she's on New Earth now, waiting for us to finally make the leap. So only 2 chickens left now, which is really sad. The Lionsgate portal, the 8-8 portal, was just absolutely brutal for me. I don't know how you guys felt, whether you had some really, really big energies coming in for you, but for me, that Lionsgate portal was massively transformative for me and many of the members within my family and many people around me. I've really been struggling this month with energies. I feel like I have no energy. I still feel it now. I feel very, very depleted. There's clearly been some huge energies coming into the planet. I've had some brilliant moments over August where I've met up with people who originally found me through this YouTube channel. And, these beautiful, amazing people, light workers, are all in the UK that I've connected with over the summer. And I've actually managed to have 2 meetings where I've met up with groups of people, groups of light workers in the UK, and that has been absolutely incredible to finally meet face to face after we've built up relationships over time, to finally meet people and connect with the energy of those people in a face to face way. And I feel so close now. Feel so close and so strongly bonded to all of these incredible people that I've had the chance to meet up with over the summer. I feel so connected to my students. My students, my practitioners that have been training in soul center healing hypnosis all over the world. They've all been connecting over the summer, doing sessions with each other, honing their practical skills. They've learnt the theory, now they've been honing their practical skills. And some of the information that's been coming out in these sessions has been mind-blowing. And my students are all sharing this information on their own YouTube channels. I'm going to be doing a series of interviews with my students over the coming weeks, introducing them to you guys so that you know a little bit more about the practitioners that are trained in my particular hypnotherapy technique, so that you can connect with them throughout the world. So if you're in that place where they are, you can have a face-to-face session. Also, you can subscribe to their YouTube channel and listen to all of the information that those guys are sharing as well. Because between us now, we've got some huge information coming out. I mean, just massive. And there are some very, very talented and high vibrational and absolutely incredible people um, within the practitioners of SCHH. I feel so, so proud and honoured to be connected with this group of people. Um, and my September courses are full, so I'm running 2 in September. Both those are full, but I've opened my October courses out for people who want a little bit more time to watch the pre-recorded videos and to read the manual several times, so that you feel that you have really taken in all of the information that I give you in the pre-recorded videos and the manual before you come on the actual live training days in October. And you get the manual, which is very, very comprehensive. It tells you everything. I spent a long time writing that manual. And you also get 7 videos which are specifically for beginners, so people that haven't trained in hypnotherapy before, haven't trained in any other past life modality. There's 7 beginners videos, and there are 24 advanced videos for people that potentially have trained in another modality, such as QHHT, BQH. You get everything. So for the same price, you get everything thrown in, as well as the 3 live days, the entrance into the networking group for all of the practitioners. And I send out continual learning, continual videos. I do Zoom calls and Zoom videos with practitioners. You get as much one-to-one time with me as you feel that you need. If you want to come and train with me, I will be there with you every step of the way. It's not just a case of coming on the course and then, oh, I've got your money, see you later. That's not how I work. If you and I train together, then I will be with you every step of the way. You will have a mentor, a friend, a colleague within me that you can always reach out to if you need any help. And that may be you need some additional help within certain places of the technique. You may need some more coaching around your voice and how you do your hypnotherapy voice. You may need some more coaching around how you deal with trauma with clients. Whatever it is, I'm totally here for you. So if you have been thinking about training and you want to make that leap, please do reach out. If you feel that you need a payment plan because you do not have the funds, or if you feel that you want to do an energetic exchange with me, totally up for that. I am 5th dimensional energy, so please do reach out. Don't ever let anything put you off reaching out to me if you feel guided and compelled to do this spiritual work. And with my technique, it is very unique because it is past life regression married together with entity release and with the rejuvenation, cleansing, and revitalizing and reboosting of the energy centers and the aura. So you are completely healing the client. What you find with other techniques is you can't get to the past life regression part because the individual has an entity and the entity will not let the session progress. And that will end up in a failed session if you're using other modalities that don't accept entities as actually being real. And that's frustrating for both the client because they don't end up being healed, and it's frustrating for you as a practitioner because you can't help them. So if you've been thinking about training in entity release for a while and you're already trained in past life regression, then my technique is probably going to be an excellent step for you to progress further forwards within your healing profession. And I train all sorts of people now, channelers, Reiki professionals, crystal healers. There's people that work within dream time. There's people who have for many, many years guided souls across to the astral planes and to the light when they have died that are coming to train with me. There's many, many people who consider themselves to be wanderers that have collected souls that are now coming to train with me so that they can do it under hypnotherapy, and taking souls off other people as well as doing that work themselves. This modality, it's adaptable. It can suit anybody. So if that's something that you want to do, please do reach out, and I can't wait to meet you, and I can't wait to train you. But I've got some really exciting interviews coming up, practitioner interviews. And we're going to be doing lots of round tables as well, discussing ascension and the things that have come out within sessions. So I'm very, very excited to move forward with that as we progress and as I come back to work. And also, I am putting plans in place now to manifest and move forwards with my soul center for healing, my soul center for healing hypnosis, which will eventually be a soul center for healing. So it will encompass all modalities of healing on that site. And now I've got my hypnotherapy school up and running, and everything is moving really, really well with that, and the students are bonding and it's becoming more well known. I'm now starting to begin to think about what that healing centre is going to look like and place my focus there. And also, just to mention as a final little note, my trademark has come through. So Soul Centre Healing Hypnosis, SCHH, is now trademarked. It is trademarked as mine. So I am recognised now as an official, authentic and very, very real and very, very protected hypnotherapy school. And so nobody is allowed to use this branding or my technique without my permission, which obviously all of my students have. So that's my little cheeky update for you, just to let you know what I've been doing over the summer period. I'm really excited to get back to work. You would not believe what my diary looks like for the next 2 months. There is not one single solitary gap for anything. It's just absolutely rammed with courses, interviews, sessions. I'm very, very excited about all of the new students that I'm going to meet in the coming courses throughout September. So if you're one of my students that signed up to the September course and you're watching this, can't wait to meet you in September. We're going to have a fantastic time together, and you are going to become part of a really, really close group of people who are all here to save the world. And isn't that quite special? So it's been wonderful to very, very briefly connect with you. The next time I post a video, I will have a session information to share with you. I will do it in vlog format like I used to do, because I believe that people really enjoy the vlogs. I have got some incredible sessions coming up though that I might end up posting as actual client videos with some of my repeat clients who I've seen many, many times, who people have loved when I have posted videos of their content. So I've got some really, really exciting stuff coming up. Can't wait to jump into that. I really do feel that we are moving closer and closer to ascension all of the time. And I feel that all of us together that are coming together now, that are interested in this type of stuff, we're all building communities, we're all bonding, we're all getting ourselves ready for that final leap. And it really does feel closer than ever. And I know we're still here after all these years of talking about this, but it really does feel like it's closer than ever. And I'd feel so excited by that. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive on planet Earth. And I've completely stopped going on Twitter. I don't go on Twitter anymore. I don't go on Facebook anymore. Not interested. I don't really watch much on YouTube anymore. What I have decided to do is invest my time, my energy, and my love into you guys, into you people who feel like home to me, into you people who all feel the same as me, who all feel real like I feel real, who all long for the stars, who all long to be a dragon again, to be a fairy again, who all know why we're here, why we came. That is what I choose to focus my energy on now. I choose to focus my energy on bonding in a stronger way with my people, with my tribe, with those people that feel like home. And I would encourage you guys to do the same. Don't look at what's going on out there. Bring your energy into, places where you can be accepted and talk freely with people who feel exactly the same as you. I will connect with you again next week. I don't know when, because I've got a massively busy week next week and I'm running my first September course, and I've got sessions around the course and interviews. But I will record a vlog next week, and I'll share something really wonderful for you next week. I've missed you all so very much. All this time we've been talking to each other, all these years, I really do feel like I know each and every one of you. I do. And when you leave me a comment, it genuinely does mean the world. Don't think that I don't read them. I read each and every one. I read each and every one. And you have no idea how much it means when you leave me something. It really does boost my soul, and it gives me the strength that I need to keep doing what I need to do. And there is much work to be done on this journey towards ascension. So stay in that high vibration, connect with your heart. If there is a decision to be made, don't make it with the head, make it with the heart. Focus on the things that bring you joy. And till the next time I connect with you, make sure that you keep vibrating high. Sending you so much love to every single place in the world where you are. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.